Harlan come from behind win here tonight for Harlan over Lewis Central. Here now with a couple of big contributors, Aubrey Suiso and Amali Swenson. And Aubrey, just kind of start us off here, kind of give us the thoughts, kind of takeaways there here from this win for you all tonight.
Yeah, it was kind of an emotional one. We had a really great turnout for the fans. I think first quarter just kind of settling in. I wasn't quite feeling too great in the first quarter, and then I think we saw some shots go in, and that deficit wasn't too big for us, and I'm really proud of how we showed up in that second quarter and then the second half to finish it.
Certainly. Well, I kind of talk a little bit. What did you guys feel was kind of the difference there in that second half, particularly offensively for you all?
I feel like we were just shooting the ball confidently and just finding the open passes and just being able to see the ball and being able to steal it and getting run-out layups. And just...
So obviously both you and Aubrey pretty active hands there defensively as well there in that one tonight. Kind of talk about that defensive effort. What was working for you guys?
Yeah, we were just kind of connecting without even talking to each other. I mean, we would just see the ball and, you know, I would go out and she'd be there, and just if she went out, I'd be there, and so we just really connected well.
So obviously you mentioned the big second half for you all, Aubrey. For you was also they're kind of coming alive there a little bit. What was the difference for you? What were you kind of feeling there finally seeing those shots fall?
Yeah, it was just kind of 0-0 when we went in at half. We're like, all right, it's tied now, we got it back. So we just kind of wanted to kind of start over. We had to get our offense settled in, hit the bigs. They did a great job, and then Brinley hit some big shots, and then Molly hit some really big shots too, so it's always great to see a lot of people hit shots that we needed them.
So obviously you mentioned those couple of bigs down there as well between Albertson and Brock. Kind of talk about having them down there to dish it into at times also.
Yeah, they've been playing really well the past few games. I'm proud of how they're finishing and fighting, especially on defense. I think it's going to be big when it comes to tournament time, so we're just going to hope that they keep finishing the way they do and rebounding the way they do, and we'll be good.
So, and obviously, Molly, an emotional win tonight. Also, you guys' 10th straight win also here tonight. Kind of talk about getting this big win here, obviously heading into final couple of games here of the regular season.
Yeah, it was good to get this win. I know coming up we're going to have a really big game once we make it, and so it's just good to have this through and just being able to connect with each other.
So congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you.
We're here with head coach Zach Clausen. Harlan wins tonight, 63-51 over Lewis Central. And coach, a little come from behind win for you guys there in that one. Just kind of give us the thoughts, kind of takeaways on this win for you all tonight.
You know, Lewis Central played a heck of a game. We came out and they punched us in the mouth that first quarter. We just couldn't get much going on offense. A lot of that was due to their defense. They were a little bit more physical than we were, and you know, we were in bad positions because they were putting us in bad spots. We weren't making shots, we weren't boxing out very well. So, you know, at the end of the quarter, we're just like, trust the process, you know, stick to the game plan. We got to take a little chunk at a time here. And then, you know, we outscored, I think we scored 23 points the second quarter after only scoring 5 the first. In the half, 28-28, so we went in the locker room feeling pretty good about ourselves.
So what would you was kind of the difference there? You were pulling away there immediately there in that second half as well a little bit. I guess kind of what you guys feel was the difference there when things started working offensively?
Defensively, we were creating a few more turnovers. Offensively, we got in better positions. You know, that first half, that ball went inside, we're turning, we had no backboard to use. Started up the lane a little bit further, that way we had the backboard to use. Hit a few old boards, hit some big threes. Molly hit a couple big threes there that second half. You know, Aubrey had another 3 that second half, and then just everybody was working together and not panicking. And I thought our defense was phenomenal in the second half.
So obviously you mentioned Aubrey Suiso would have been nice for her, also Molly Swenson as well. Kind of talk about their performances here tonight.
You know, she's gonna get her points. She's gonna get the rebounds. She's gonna get, you know, she had a triple double the other night, but she just fills the stat sheet up. And it doesn't always have to be points, but you know, we were kind of struggling there, obviously. And then she comes out and bangs 2 threes that second quarter. Second half, she got to the lane, got a few layups. Then she got to the free throw line, 7 for 8 from free throws. You know, she just did a little bit of everything tonight, just kind of like she always does.
And obviously, again, I think there's 10 straight wins now for you guys tonight. I know, obviously, kind of an emotional win here tonight as well. How big is this, obviously, get a win like this here heading into the final couple of games of the regular season?
This is going to be big for tournament time, I think, because, you know, tournament time, there's flows, ebbs and flows, right? Sometimes you're going to find yourself in a little bit of a tough spot, and tonight we figured out that we can come out of those spots. So we just talked about after the game, we weathered the storm, you know. We found a way to win. We pulled up our bootstraps and just went to work. So that's good for us mentally, you know, and just to know that we can do it.
Congrats on the win tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you.